What up, Richie? What up, Antique? Morning, guys. I still got to get everything set up, so give me a second. Sorry about that, guys. I needed a couple seconds. Morning, Blony. Morning, Bjorn. Morning, Stormy. Morning, Tony. Morning, Thebe. Morning, Argent. What up, Code? What up, Chips? How's everybody doing? After reading the patch notes, yeah, I'll have to go through the patch notes here in a minute. Just a few words. Can you say what's been done in the update? I have no idea. I have no idea, lad. I need to read the patch notes. We'll read the patch notes here in a second and we'll see what's going on. I mean, it looked like there was like quite a few changes. Looked like there were quite a few changes, so we just have to wait and see. Silk Song? Nah, Gooner Cave all the way. Imagine playing Silk Song when they added a Gooner Cave. Make sure when the Goonmax happens, your coworkers don't see. We'll have to go in there and see what we all have access to, right? We don't even know. Oh. It's still super early. So, let's see what happens, right? Man, my light is bright as shit on my face right now. Morning, Tora. Presets. H. H. Let's see what we got here. Use. I hate how you can't tell it just to ignore it. Like I just wanted to put her on there. Manage fellow. Equip. Can we upgrade him? Level up. Let's use like all of these. 30's like max for him, right? Let's just utilize all these first. 50 takes him all the way up. There we go. Let's do that really quick. You love Luna? You're so excited to play her? We'll have to mess with her. Like I'm excited to mess with her and see if she's good. I mean, she's definitely gonna take a little bit of work, right? I think we're gonna have to go like unlock his colors probably, right? Like we probably have to go unlock his different colors, right? Albion's empty. Is it really? Do you think everybody's Goonmaxing right now, Flavio? Do you think that's where everybody is? I mean, I want to read the patch notes before I do much, but... What up, Lo? Albion's a desert? Yeah, it's because everybody's gooning out. Update up already? Yeah. Yep, it's everyone's in the lounge. Yep. Let's go hit the showers. Right, let's go hit the showers. Let's go try it. Let's go see what happens. Albion's empty. Yeah, well, we've got to hit the showers. And then we got to do like Alt Luna's quest line. There's like so much. Oh, dude, it is literally a fucking ghost town. Is there a shower scene? I have no idea. We're about to find out. They fixed the Wallcrasher exploit. Which one? Don't you... There we go. You're stuck at work? Dude, that's not good.
Listen.
You have to buy the emote for the bed? Are you serious? Like the one to sit there and paint your toes? Are you, like, let's be honest, are you surprised? I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I woke up and I was like, you know, I need to buy Alt Luna for the content, and then I realized that she was basically $40. Looks like soloing the Wallcrasher is the way to go now. How are you going to solo it? Oh, like solo carrying randoms? Yeah. But then I realized that it was like $40 fucking to buy Luna, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, man. It took everything I had to force myself to buy it. You bought the backpack and you didn't get the emote? So you're basically telling... Is everybody waiting for the elevator? Like, what the fuck? Do you not... Do you have to wait for the fucking elevator? Like, why can you not go in? Chat? Like, are we waiting for a fucking elevator? Buy 3 elevators if only one work? This was so crowded once the patch hit. $40 for a Descendant? I would not advise buying Alt Luna. I would say she's going to be way worth fucking... I would say she's going to be worth, like, grinding for you guys. I would not buy her. Dude, I almost didn't buy her as a content creator, put it that way. So can you... When does this... How often does this reset? Interesting. $40 with skins? No, it was $40 outright. She was 2200 caliber. She was 2200 caliber, no skins, no nothing. That's how much she was. Oh my god, you're so early? Yeah, I gotta do something, I guess. Alright. Better than 100 for Alt Bunny when the game came out? Yeah, that's true, though. You bought everything and you had money to spend? Hey, as long as it felt good for you, then that's all that matters, right? The important part is that you were happy with what you spent. You're not going to the lounge? You don't need it? The only reason I'm in here is for the shower. The only reason I'm here is for the shower. After we get through the shower, I'm gonna not give like an ounce of a shit. Dude, him playing violin in that big ass suit of armor looks dumb as shit. Are you lounging? Expand lounge? What is this? You had to buy a shower for gold? There's no shower? I thought there was. Just emotes? I thought there was supposed to be a shower here, chat. What the fuck? Is this the shower? You have to buy the shower emotes. I literally couldn't be bothered to care about any of this. So it's the same ones that you can get up top. I imagine these change... Okay. You can dismantle collectibles. So I show up and he's looking for a shower. Dude, well, that was the whole goal. Like, we were going to come here and the first thing we were going to do was this shower. One with tokens, the other one's caliber only unlocks. Yeah. No shower? It's basically unplayable. I thought that was like the whole fun part. Well, they said there was going to be a fucking shower and now it's just emotes. chat. That's it? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I could be any more disappointed than I am right now. What the fuck is she even doing? Like, do you get a towel when you do this? Or does that only work when you have certain fucking... It's $30 additional to Goon, chat. It is $30 additional. That's the shower, chat. It is $30 additional to Goon. That's why they didn't show the shower on stream. Where's the water? And you can barely see it in game. You can buy the shower bundle here. If you want to do this, you can buy the shower bundle and you can get both of the emotes. How does it even, like, especially like this one, like what are you using on your back? Like, is there like a way you get like a loofah and a towel? I'm so confused on this. I would almost buy it just to figure out how the fuck it's supposed to work. Because I'm absolutely lost on how this works. Don't men have showers too? Well, this is the after you get out of the shower bundle. Why don't you get it? Time to Goon Judge? There's no after shower bundle for the men. So that's probably gonna... And this loungewear bundle wasn't included either. They made it sound like this was gonna be free. This is by far... This is like the most low effort fucking skin in the game. And they still charged you money for it instead of giving it to people. You do get the personal maintenance though. You do get the Togoon if you buy the bundle. So you can crotch stare if you buy this bundle. So that is a thing. I'm like so Hey, and the camel toe is still there. Everybody's like, the camel toe's that bad in all the other outfits. Fuck if it is, chat. Look at that. Everybody's like, the camel toe is that fucking prominent in every other outfit in the game. I'm like, no, it's not. That is 100% for Gooners. Chat. It's just the shadow. It's like they went with a deep cut on this. Like, look how deep they went. Not to see this shit? Dude, you're not the only one. Fuck, dude. Gotta get right in there. This is what you guys signed in for. This is a lot. The feet don't look good, though? Are you sure? I mean, they spent all of that money on toe bones. I'm glad to see they put no effort in gooning either. Now the content players aren't the only ones going to be disappointed. Can we move on? What are we doing here? Can we move on? Maybe at some point. I was really disappointed that we didn't have a good shower. I think it's time to move on to the Descendant updates. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to pull the patch notes here in a second. Dude, there's like, you wanted more and got nothing. It's so sad, chat. How the fuck do I even get out of this fucking place? Jesus Christ. And we will never be in here. You glad to see those updates for no one? We will never be using that area. For basically anything. Especially when we can purchase these from up here. Did they ever say the shower painting the toes were going to be emotes? I have no idea. I wrongly assumed that the shower was going to be a thing. Honestly, not that I even care. I was just wanting to do it for memes. But the problem is I can't even fucking meme on it because they made it a fucking emote. Because, like, I personally didn't care, but fuck, dude. Best farm for Alt Luna, your credit card. Let me look. Oh, we get mutant cells out here. Research blueprint ABC. It's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be operations missions. I would say these are op missions. Can you spawn in the lounge? Not as far as I can tell. I would say just track these. Track these and farm operational missions. Ectos filters are in game. Well, dude, at least we got something. New loot boxes for everything. Yeah. So if you're like wanting to know how to do like the Alt Luna stuff, just target farm them. Honestly, you don't see the point in the lounge. It's useless content. It's 100% useless content. You know what? Here, I'll show you why the lounge exists. You ready to see why the lounge exists? Same as Nell? Absolutely. This right here is why the lounge exists. See this? See this? This is why the lounge exists. There you go. That's why the lounge exists. If they had a resource gathering in the lounge, I'd pay more attention. What up, Lynn? Lynn, did you see our like staring at the fucking big old camel toes? Greed will be the death of the game. Well, it's not gonna help it. I can tell you that. It's kind of sad. I mean, like, the biggest thing in this update is going to be balance patches, but maybe. Dude, it was so interesting. They only did it for the women. They only did what for the women? They added the fucking, the goon zone. Hey, man, I'm happy that they do anything for the women, right? I'm happy with any positive addition to the game. But I'm pretty sure that was like shit. To me, that was absolute shit. So, not sure I care about the greed, but Descendant Almaluna, no content. All right.
Hello there.
Where is news? All right, let's check this out. Jesus, sorry about your guys' eyes, as always. You keep watching for the Luna storyline? Yeah, I'm excited to do the Luna storyline. Thank you guys for the follows, by the way. To be honest, though, it's impressive how many players have low standards to maintain that ability of disappointment. What do you mean, like Zell? You mean just like how many players already have like a low standard and then they still get disappointed? No one asked for it? Yeah. And they managed to still disappoint? Yeah. All right. Lounge. We're going to skip past all of that. Ultimate Luna. We'll deal with that later. Dog, we'll deal with that later. Let's go through these. Please check out Lepic and Freyna today. Yeah, that's going to be my goal. We'll do what we need to, but we'll get through as many. Lounge is a massive 50-50. I think you're being generous on the 50-50. I think you're being like hella generous on that. Searching through components is a huge QOL. Absolutely. I expected nothing and you're still disappointed. That's funny, Zell. What up, Koju? Alt Luna's hot. How are the whales feeling? I would need them to be in here and tell me how they feel after buying everything. I need my whales to buy everything and then tell me how they feel. Grenade throw. Explosion range. This is nice, but you're going to be using the big suck, so it doesn't matter. In 10 years, it's going to be a great game. It's same, the exact same. Yeah, I'm a dolphin. You whale out if you want, Chips. You'll whale out on a game if you like it. Dude, the grenade damage is going to be pretty nice. Add an effect that deals like 1,700 additional damage to enemies with burn. I think this is going to be decent. But there is no critical hit rate, right? So I don't know if he's actually going to be a critical hit Descendant. Now you want the men's shower emote? I mean, I'm not. It's kind of a throw that they only put everything on the women. Yeah, I mean, I think you're probably going to have to leave him as a non-crit Descendant, right? Please cook melee. Hopefully, right? Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a crit Descendant. I think we're going to have to build him. I think we're going to get rid of his crit build and go with a non-crit build on him. Explosive stacks. Critical hit damage. He's got nothing to... Unless they really want you to use him as a critical hit Descendant, but I don't see anything that's increasing. Did they just increase his critical hit, like base? I don't see anything on here where they increased his critical hit. Like, they want you to use him as a critical hit Descendant, but there's nothing in here that increases his critical hit rate. Because his critical hit rate's not good, right? Like, this isn't good. Unless when we put like one of his mods on, maybe they change something without putting it in here. But as it stands now, you really can't use him as a critical hit Descendant. His critical hit is too low. His red mods or his skills. Most of this, there's like a handful of this that is like just base. Grenade throw, overclock, traction grenade, overkill. And then these are his red mods. So like explosive stack, stack, cooldown, radius, damage, grenade charge, capacity. This is all increased. We'll just have to put it on and see if it's okay. You can get crit rate from the new mutated cells. Is there one in there that gives him like really good crit rate? Arche concentration. That's not the one where you have to shoot a gun though, right? Because there's one where you get like crit hit rate when you reload, but I think if you're trying to be a skill Descendant, it's not really going to work out well. For every 2 points of buff, grant crit point. Ultimate when landing a skill attack. Critical hit damage. Where's the new mutated cells? This is critical hit damage. Each time a debuff is inflicted on 3. This is an X though. This is still going to be pretty low. They count as a debuff. Yeah, they count as a debuff, but this isn't going to get you that much because this is an X, not a plus, right? So it's going to be based off of his bottom. you're going to be able to get 33%, which might push him to like 60%, but it's still not going to be great. And it's an M. We don't know how easy it's going to be to get to an M on him. You're probably going to have to run like some oddball fucking thing to make it happen. Unless you run like 2 different. You'd really have to work to get him into crit hit. Like, I mean, it's not possible. It's not impossible, but you're really going to have to work at it. Minimal gains. Yeah, on the multiplicative. Especially if you're already at a low base, right? Koju, like if you're somebody with like a 30 or a 40% base, then it's going to feel a lot better. But if you're somebody with like a base of 5, even after you do, he has no M slot. Then if it's an M slot, then he's fucked. Yeah. Yeah, unless they added something, unless they just changed something on him and they didn't put it in here, like one of his red mods, just when you put it on, increases his crit hit rate, right? Like up like 10 or 20%. We'll check it out, but basically we built him into crit rate based on what the devs were showing, and we just wasted a bunch of catalysts, which is fine. That's normally how that goes. Firearm master. I'm using a unique weapon. Skill power and skill critical hit rate plus 10. So you can get a little bit of critical hit rate on this if you were to decide to use his, right? Like if you were to decide to Mega Man with him, you can maybe get a little bit out of it. I mean, they really want you to use critical hit, but they gave him no rate. Yeah, they basically just gave him no crit rate, but look at all this damage. Crasher in 5, we're not going to hit it. Maybe. We probably should, just for like a shot at the new mods, right? Let's go hit Crasher. Let's go do this really quick, just in case like we get a shot at the new mods. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Can you join for Wally? Yeah. What do you guys think so far? I mean, we've got like a couple new mutated cells. We've got a couple new things. What do you guys think so far? Count you in? I'll grab you, lad. I'll probably have to bounce back. This update is not it. What exploit did they fix on Wally to where you can't hold it open and spam run it? There were people holding it open, and they found a way to spam run it to where they could just keep running it and keep getting points. So they were like flooding the leaderboard. And as you sign in again, just use BTTV. Just use BTTV emotes, and then down bottom, there should be a thing. Like when you pull, let me grab Lad. I'll show you. Like if I go to my channel, let me go to my channel. If you just install the BTTV extension, where is it? There should be a thing where you can like click and say to show 7TV emotes in it as well. I'm trying to remember if it's actually in my, I'm trying to remember if it's in your chat settings or if it's in the BTTV settings. It might be in the BTTV, like, it might be in the BTTV settings. I can't remember. But there's a spot in the settings. I actually don't think I have that extension on my Brave, so on my Brave browser, but am I dumb? I don't think so. Yeah, chat can help you figure it out. Oh, it worked? There you go. Being able to use like 7TV and BTTV is game changing. So Powerball's 1.7 for this weekend. So are you saying I should get some, Night Owl? Only on the stream though? What do you mean? Like if you're watching from your phone and stuff, it won't work the same, but Ready to play Lepic. See if I can notice any changes on Frayne and Bunny. We'll mess with them and see. I feel like it's one of those things where I should just like look at the patch notes when I'm playing the characters, because looking at it ahead of time is just going to be like a flood of info, right? Lepic feels a bit more awesome. Yeah, on your phone it's not going to work the same unless you get some sort of like BTTV thing for that, but Lepic feels more awesome. I think the only downside is I built him into crit, and I mean, I think if you can stack his crit damage up insanely high, that even his low crit rate might be worth it, but yeah, the phone's extra work. I would never bother putting them on my phone. It's just too much work, but like for PC, I'd use them. I still type in fucking like 7TV and BTTV emotes, even though if I'm not there. What about Luna? Haven't played with her yet. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be mostly disappointed with Ultimate Luna. If you want to know my truth, like in all honesty, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be disappointed with Alt Luna. With Lepic with a Luna buff. Oh yeah, I mean like if you got a team to play with, it's going to feel better. But here's the question, like, do you need it, right? Like, do you need that damage for anything? That's the question. Millions of damage range. I mean, he got a pretty substantial buff. I just need to see... Team, what is this team you speak of? Dude, imagine having friends. We'll have to wait and just see what happens. What up, Pear Bear? What's our plan today? I have absolutely no idea. Fucking regret going live at 8 o'clock, probably. How's Isa? Well, I was able to cover the entire fucking Gooner cave in about 30 seconds. The thing that hung me up the most was like the giant fucking camel toe on the new skin. Friends to play First Descendant, dude, challenge accepted, basically. It's not fucking Mission Impossible, it's challenge accepted. What are friends? Exactly. Good news is we only have to do this one time now. Right? I feel like the MP dog helped a little bit. Honestly, I went through a lot of this fight without ever having to MP with the new MP dog. Like I never MP'd a single time. That was kind of nice. Battering ram, Arche leak, power beyond, gap in time, death by 1,000, particle full, Kuiper, cyclical amp. I got like a 21 drop, and I don't think I got any of the new trigger mods. Storm bullet. Nah, I got a couple of them. You're new to the game. What do you recommend you farm first? First thing I would recommend you farm. How new are you, Pony? Or Ponyo? Like, how new are you? If you're like hyper new, I would highly recommend you type in !guide and go watch that video, and that'll give you a good heads up on what to do to start with. Check that video out, and that'll give you a really good idea of what to do. Yeah, you also got like 28 triggers. Yeah, I got something. Let's go back and see. Let's go back here. Because I'm gonna have to mess with Luna. I'm gonna have to mess with Alt Luna. We're gonna have to mess with Lepic. Who's this friends thing? I need to meet them. I know, man. I need the same friends. Can they give me like graphics cards? How do you get good friends, man? Oh yeah, storyline first, right? Multi-runs, your chance for better points. Yeah, but I mean, like, as long as you get 10k points your first run, you're gonna be fine, right? Like, as long as you do good damage, you don't really need to run additional. In my view, you're not gonna need to run additional. As long as you do good damage, like, I didn't bother to look, but I guarantee. So we'll put this on Lepic. How many points did you get? Oh, I have no idea. M, G, here, L, Bro, don't tell me shit I already know. I only got 2,000 points? I only got 2,000 points for that run? Are you serious? So you will have to run multiple then. So you'll have to run multiple a day to get your 10k, but I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused on how that's gonna work.
Did we just become best friends? Yep. Did we just become best
Reeves.
friends?
Donate here than spend on that.
Chat, can I get some W's in chat really quick? Reeves, man, thank you for gifting doing the $10 super chat. Yo, thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me and thank you for supporting the channel. $10 is going to help me recover the money that I spent buying Alt Luna. So thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you for the $10 super chat, friend. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me and thank you for supporting the channel. How's your morning going? That's interesting. I did good damage. I'm assuming that you can get... Seems to be based on contribution. So is that where everybody was saying that it's going to be better for you to be by yourself? So the best way for you to do that is going to be going in by yourself. Or going in with a bad team. Because there's probably 10k worth of points. And it's going to be distributed up between... like who did the most damage. So if you actually go in with the worst team, you're going to get more points. But if you go in with a halfway decent team and you guys do it just like equally, then you're equally going to get like 2k points. They have a great gaming chair. This is so dumb. You'd have to go and buy yourself, Thebe. You'd have to find a way to glitch it solo. And then the person that went in by themselves that got 20k points had to have probably done both of the new ones since the server came up. So should I go into PlayStation lobby where no one plays? I mean, if that's the way it is, let me join your build your potato. You're always welcome to join, Chips. I'm assuming that's what happened, chat. If you get shadow banned, you can go and by yourself. So people are going to intentionally get shadow banned. Top guy had 7k. Did they buff the drops from the Crasher? What do you mean buff them? I mean, I think there's like more drops you can get. Yeah, I think there's like more drops you can get. Like you can get a couple extra drops. I guess. Let's do this. Presets. Just join the stream. What's your favorite part of the update? The lounge. I think they really cooked with the lounge. I think the lounge is probably the best part of the update. I don't think they could have done any better. Like, there's nothing that I think they could have done that would have made the lounge any better. I think the only way they could have made the lounge better was, like, by making all the emotes twice as expensive and paywalling you to put your characters up instead of just automatically putting them up for free. I think if they would have made it, like, to where you had to pay, like, 100 caliber per slot to, like, set descendants... I think that if they would have done that, it would have been a full W. I think that's probably the only thing to fix it. Low key, new tech is to stay shadow banned. Truly a single player MMO, yeah. So have someone throw the Wallcrasher fight and make it last longer to get more points. I think that it's probably strat is basically become shadowed. Yeah, I'm assuming that like right now the big one would be to just yeah, try to find a way to get in by yourself. You should pay 100. I mean, you probably should, really. I think this game is too nice to people by not charging them caliber for everything. I think the game should probably charge you more caliber for shit, low key. The fact they didn't isn't lore accurate, yeah. Save current. We need to go get her mod. Dude, do we like go get her trigger mods first? Because like without her new, all right. So what we're gonna do, chat, before we do anything else, let's go get her new mods. Let's take Lepic. Inversion reinforcement. Let's go Descendant modules. Let's give it a power beyond. Let's try his new blasting zone out. I can't do the storyline yet because she's not gonna be good enough to go do it. Don't be mad, Judge. What do you mean be mad? I'm being awesome. I couldn't be any better. What up, Ariam? I couldn't be any better, man. I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited right now. You can like see it, right? You hate the lounge. You just haven't given it time to grow on you, Swift. All right, let's go farm. Let's go farm Luna's mods. Let's go farm Luna's mods so we can actually play her. Regardless, just still watch. You're excited for Luna. We'll get around to it a bit. Can you hide it a bit more? Power beyond for Nell. Yeah, typically. The downside about going live so early is I haven't had time to get rid of my resting bitch face. Like, I'm so early to going live that I haven't been able to put the mask on yet. Right? Like, typically I can put the mask on and hide it a lot better. But, like... But you love this face? What if Sasquatch? You guys sure you love this face? I should probably be like really hyping the update up more. I think I'm throwing, right? Like, I think I'm throwing. Because I actually don't think there are drops in the directory right now. I actually don't think there are drops. And I don't think that you can get the sub badge for, like, gifting subs. But, like, some people seem to think you can. I don't know where they got the info, but maybe I should put that on my, like, title to get more people in here to watch. Did you read the patch notes? I've been reading over them here and there, Joker. I haven't sat and just straight read the patch notes. I feel like I'm going to read them as I do things, like, right? So, like, as I deal with, like, Lepic or whatever, we'll look at the patch notes and go from there. Because there's not, like, a lot of patch notes, but the patch notes are kind of, wait, you don't get 4 grenades? Wait. Nani? What the fuck? Hold on. Do I need to put a different mod on? So do you have to put a mod on to get the 4 grenades? I thought it was just standard. The explosive stack is the only way to get it. I thought it was just like a standard thing. Game's up already? Yeah, it's up. Just in a module. Explosive stack. Explosive stack. Let's go. That's what I said. No 4 grand. And no mods. Oh man, somebody's playing hard with Mega Man. Is Mega Man the play? Blazing seems to be pretty good for him as well. The blazing zone. I mean, can you keep 100% uptime on your Mega Man? I'm at work, so you're gonna enjoy the stream, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, soulmate. Dude, I actually have I've got a pretty low cooldown on him, and I can't even stack out my grenades. I actually don't like this.
Hey, listen.
I actually do not like the grenades. I feel like you can't spam them enough. I guess we're just gonna have to swap. We're gonna have to swap one of his mods out. I didn't want to get rid of power increase. I think you're gonna at least need cooldown on his You're probably gonna need to get his cooldown as low as possible to be able to use this effectively. From D tier to C tier mobber, I don't know. I mean, like, Stormy's really having fun just using Mega Man. 2B's Fire, 2B's Hunter. I mean, it might be. I mean, Stormy's really doing pretty good with Mega Man right now, honestly. I just don't know what their cooldown is. Be right back. See when you get back. You don't have enough. You just don't have enough stacks. And I don't know what the number 9 down there is for. I got part 2 of the dog, 2 parts for Luna already. Pretty much got one or the other with the Luna box event. I should have probably not bought her, but dude, but there's a lot of downtime there on like Mega Man. Is there a lot of downtime? I don't know what the downtime is on Mega Man. I can tell you that there's way too much downtime on these grenades. There's way too much downtime on these grenades. And you literally can't build it into crit. So it's basically a waste building it into crit. You're losing so much damage on your non-crits. Is the update finished? It is. Gotta see that uptime on deeps. It's not, I mean, like, right now, it feels bad. Morning, Diesel. Let me move someplace so I can, let me move someplace really quick, Stormy, because I gotta check something. Why are people asking if the game's up? Well, sometimes people like play videos or whatever and just chill. I'll have to ask Stormy. Now that I'm taking like a second break, we can see what Stormy thinks. I'll have to see what Stormy thinks, but or by name. Put this on. Let's try this. What do you think? What up? We eating good? Not really, man. You're starving. You're starving like Marvin, man. Low key. Like low key. It's kind of what it is. I don't think it's crazy, but I think you're not going to be as excited as you want to be. The new like the new fuck balls, whatever it's called. The new lounge is pretty much a rip bozo. The new lounge, you can spam as for like a minigun if you keep repopping it. Repopping is 2, but you'll need that 1 MP mod. Gotcha. Just look at the leaderboards. How are they scoring 10K? The only way I can think they're doing it is they're going in solo. Because it's seemingly the way it works is it's how much of the total DPS you do. Or like how much of the total contribution that you give pushes you to the top. The only other way is if it somehow works is if you're a support and you get more for being a support, right? Like if somehow you get like the full 10K for being a support, then it's going to make playing support be important. The only other way I could see, you got to go in solo. That's the only way I can see it happening is that you go in solo. How do you queue solo? I have no idea unless people are glitching it to go in solo. They're still holding lobbies by the look of it. I mean, if you're holding lobbies and then you bring somebody in and then leave, you could probably do that. I don't see him doing that for solo unless you get 100%. Well, I mean, right now, the only way you're going to get like 10, right? Like the only way you're going to get what? The only way you're going to get 10 is 10K is if you do all the damage, right? Battle, attack, strike. Where's my luck mod? I feel like you just can't build him into crit. I feel like building him into crit is just a throw. I feel like you just put tech on here. Shoot you like a pick of it, maybe in a minute. I just want to mess with this. Doesn't the overclock? It gives crit damage, not crit rate, which is like a huge throw. It's like a huge throw because you don't actually get crit rate, you get crit, right? So it's actually not good. Nerve does crit hit. What do you mean, Thebe? Still not worth grinding. The nerve infiltration mod. Bro, I really wish this would just stay on whatever I fucking set it on. The nerve infiltration mod. Okay. I was like, as far as I know, we looked over everything, and he was basically cucked hard. Power increase, range. Let's put explosive stack on. I guess let's put an X here. Just to like make this work for right now. We can put an X here because we're going to level him up. Explosive stack or regenerative braking is good. Basically, that's what it looks like. And see how many points I get and see if the point system's fucked up. Yeah, that's fine. Let's put an X here. And then let's put this R up here. Let's go try this. This is going to be cooldown, duration. This is cost and range. This is crit hit. We're pretty low. What's our cooldowns time on this? Dude, that fucking stack time is so bad. Look how bad that stack time is. Like, how are you going to spam this? There are multiple grenades to deal explosive damage. Throwing grenades can receive the traction effect. Grenades are recharged whenever a certain number of bullets are consumed. So what's the point here? You have to shoot? And only the dog and Luna this time? Dude, that helps. That helps a lot. That's not near as bad. So basically the goal here is to get you to... The goal here is to get you to use guns with this. So if you're going to do that, right? Now, hold on. So if you're going to do that, then... Does that mean... Hold on. Hold on. Why is this not working? Hold on. So if I throw a grenade... Okay. So now, that actually changes quite a bit. That actually changes quite a bit, chat. Because if that works that way, then there's one up here. There's a mod up here. Let's cut this out. Let's cut this out. Extract. Start extraction. And then let's actually put Arche reload in. Now I need a gun that I can dump the mag on really quick. How long, what's the reload time on this? It's a 30-second, and you only get it for 15. Then you can start grinding, but you're so tired. Dude, I get that. Hopefully it gets better for you. Let's actually swap this with Glaze version. Where's Glaze? Let's actually swap this with this, right? Let's switch this back out, chat. Let's go put handgun on this. Because we'll just run around with the last dagger out. Right, we'll just run around with the last dagger out, and we'll get the reload. We'll get Arche reload as well as be able to spam these back. See what I mean? Bro, Mega Man build cooks. How much crits that giving him? Let's look and see. We gotta wait for it to come back up. Let me look. Because you're only going to get the crit rate out. You're not going to keep the crit rate, right? 63. Still kind of low. It's still kind of low. But you get all the extra crit damage from this. Hardly any. About 50% is going to crit. I mean, this is what they want you to do. Is there consumable... Arche Tuning, and we've got the crit rate from here. I just don't really know that you're going to get any more crit rate out of this. I mean, you should have to try it. 60% still pretty bad, right? Like 60% still pretty bad, but you can also just run it. You can run it with without this, and just run it here and just do damage. Like just put damage back up there. Because you're probably only getting 40 to 50% crit rate, which is still kind of bad. And you can get DA here and not have to worry about it. And you don't really have to worry about this cooldown. You can actually bypass all the cooldown on this and just add more damage. As long as you're using a gun, you can bypass all the cooldown on this. Right? That's what I'm seeing right now, is that you can actually bypass all the cooldown on this if you're not actually using overkill. The downside is you're going to run out of overclock. You need the cooldown for overclock. But you only need enough cooldown to get it to 15 to like match the cooldown there. So you can probably actually get rid of one of these cooldowns, like this one, and just add more damage. Realistically, you can probably get rid of that. Nope, it's 17. Damn it. Actually, I think if we swap MP conversion with nimble fingers, we'll get it. Right? It's going to be 14 and 15, so that's going to be fine there. So that's going to give you basically what you need. Duration. How much range do we have on this? You could probably go with more range. 918. You're almost at 27. What's the range on this? I don't know why it's not showing that you're getting any additional range. That's kind of weird. It's like the range doesn't even work on it. But it works here, right? So you get with some more range. I'm just trying to do this until I get Luna's models and or modules, and everybody's like more worried about Luna, but focus on tech. We'll leave that there. We need to go get the cooldown. We need to go, well, honestly, I'm just feeling like that. I'm honestly feeling like you're not really gonna want to use crit on this. That needs to be upgraded anyway. We'll go upgrade that in a minute. We'll swap these around. You almost need one that you're just wasting just for running, but it's fine. Then we could put another damage here. Probably battle, strike, luck, control. We've got resource. What should we do? Probably like spear and shield. Do I have something I can move here? Could would probably move this over and then put Spear and Shield there for a little bit more damage. Axiom Plains all day, basically. Basically, it's just living in the plains. We'll try this. All night, all day. Basically, this is just like home. This is basically home, chat. And then Arche Tuning. Basically, we don't really need the crit one, so what's down here? Anything good? At least we're free from Sigma. Are we? Are we though? Are we really free? Never want to go back there? Come on, you like Sigma. Axion's the new Sigma? I mean, it kind of is though, yeah. Axion is basically the new Sigma. This is fine for right now. I just want to see how this feels. All right. At least we're free from Purge. You guys definitely do a good job of looking at the bright side. Don't have to Arche Tune. You already have the OG Luna done, so that's a plus. No, that's true. Like, if you already have that done, then it's going to feel good. I could put on Mal. Like, you could put Malevolent on here. It's got a pretty small mag. You could probably get away with Malevolent, honestly. You could probably get away with Malevolent there. Is the new update live? Yeah, it is. Let me go get some coffee. Is Alt Luna out? She is. I just need to get her trigger mods. Or not her trigger mods. I need to get her red mods before I fuck with her. So let me go get some coffee, and then we'll go back and we'll work on getting mods for her. And then we'll run through her quest, and then we'll start messing with her. You like Axiom more than Sigma, so it's okay. Dude, that helps. We can always look at Mega Man on this, too. Right, like, we can always add Mega Man here if we really want to. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't see this man's crit rate being viable. Ready to go back out, Shadow? Or fucking Stormy? Fucking Shadow. You ready to go back out? Let's get our asses over here. Do I have the right dog on? Let's switch our fellow. It's not gonna let me do it while I'm on this bike. Switch our fellow, manage fellow. A little bit more MP never hurt anybody. Right? Presets. Save. Actually, let me go to town really quick. Let me go to town and upgrade this, Let me go to town and upgrade this, fucking component. What up, Neuro? How's everybody doing, man? I know it's super fucking early today, but how's everybody doing? You guys having a good day? Nexon managed to implement forgettable content more than D2, and they still sunset content. Fucking Lamau. You've been up since 2 a.m. Why so early, Notorious? Just like work? Or you have something happen? Or like family? Or 2 o'clock is fucking early. Like early. Reactor option enhancement. What do you think about the bunny buffs? Haven't had a chance to touch bunny yet. Living the dream, dude. As long as you guys are living the dreams. Haven't had a chance to touch bunny yet. I mean, I read her stuff, but I think that you need to get in and play her. right? Like, I think you need to get in and play some of these Descendants. I think it definitely helps to just get in and play some stuff and see what you think. Do I have a hand cannon? Right here. Let's just put this over scout rifle. Bunny and Axiom is like, is she decent or what? And then let's go with reactor enhancement. Is she like decent? Or like living in a nightmare? God damn, dude, that's never a good thing. That's never a good thing. Let's just do this for right now. I have to go broke for the skins. Basically, just get rid of your 401k. Come up with taunting comments. What? Need help on quests? What? Would you break? How is she? Have you guys like used her? She does a lot of damage now. I haven't been out there to mess with her. When you go on her, try like a critical condensed setup. Did they buff her? Did they buff her crit rate? Here's one thing I'm noticing right now. Crit bunny pulse is 1 mil. Here's what I want to say about that. I know people talk about crit. Here's what I want to say about that. I need to mess with it, but this is like a thing that I think people like don't pay attention to. Swift. Chat, can I get some W's in chat?
07 just subscribed for 2 months.
Taunting comments needs help. Chat, can I get some W's if you guys aren't too heavy into lurk? Can I get some W's in chat for Swift, man? I'd absolutely appreciate it. I know most of you guys are lurking, you're at work, and you're super busy. If I get a couple W's in chat, though, I absolutely appreciate it. Swift, man, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you for supporting the channel. And chat, thank you for the W's. They just buffed her deeps. Well, here's the way I look at that. Can you help others with the quest? Which quest? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea if you can help others with like any specific quest. I haven't even touched any of the new quests. What up, OG? Especially like right now because I need to try to get mods before I even go in and mess with them. This is the way I look at this. This is the way I look at this. Like crit damage goes like this, and then like this. And then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, right? Sometimes you crit, sometimes you don't. So you have to look at your average DPS. Compared to a non-crit build, which looks like this. Damage looks like this. Right? So the question is, does this average damage beat this average damage? And that is the only time that crit is going to beat out regular deeps. Now, Bunny has like a sub 50% crit rate, like a 50 to like a 60% crit rate. But this is her crit rate and not her effective crit rate. Because when you start dealing with enemies have crit hit resistance of like 5%, like up to like, I don't know, 20% or whatever it is. So even if you have a 50% crit chance, now you have a 30% crit chance. And if you have a 30% crit chance, you have bigger gulfs. Like, you don't have any of this. And now your DPS goes less. So you have to pay attention to it. Right? Like, you have to pay attention to that. So, like, when it comes to critical hit Descendants, that's what I have to pay attention to. Do you know what I mean? I'm starting to see a problem of everyone has to be a crit monster now. Yeah. What up, Hellsaber? If you have questions about this god, if you're considering like checking this game out and it's something you want to check out and you're a new player, !guide. It'll take you to the new player guide. It'll give you all the info you need to know about being a new player. Bunny's 4th is better if you use crit. Only if you can crit enough, right? I really wish I had Synity here. I wish I had Synity here. Because Synity could run the numbers and tell you guys if the crit rate is enough to offset your average DPS loss. If they can at least 80% crit, like that's what you have to look at is like how often they're critting. Just because like they can hit 50 billion on one crit, if they crit 1 out of 5,000 hits, and then every other hit they do is like 500 damage, then it's not necessarily better, right? Some context would also mean clear the room quicker. Her pulses are so frequent, life overall, she deals more damage. Will you make a Lepic guide? I plan on it. You agree, but her pulses are so frequent that I find overall she crits more often, she deals more damage. But here's the flip side to that, Argent. If she's critting 1 out of 5 pulses, and that one pulse does 100,000 damage, but all the rest of her pulses do 20,000 damage, and then if you get rid of that crit and she does 50,000 per pulse, she's still going to pulse the same amount of times. But that 50,000 per pulse is going to do more damage overall than the 100 and all the 20,000s combined. Because it's like her crit damage doesn't affect how often she's doing it. It just might affect how often you see it on screen and how many times you see big red numbers, but that doesn't actually change the like how frequently she's doing it. So like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't run her as crit, but I'm just saying that you have to consider the fact that her crit rate isn't insanely good and that all enemies in the game have critical hit resistance. And the higher level the enemies are and everything else, the more critical hit resistance they have. So like at some point, you just don't crit enough. Right? Does this build... Did I fuck this build up? Dude, I'm having a hard time finding a way to make this man feel good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like find a creative way to play him, but like his fucking cooldowns just don't feel good. Now her crits are hitting 1 mil. Yeah, I mean like if she's got like really big crazy changes on her crit, well, they're doing this thing that's like what they're trying to do with Lepic, right? Like they're doing this thing with Lepic where they're trying to make him have like a meteoric crit rate, but even though he has a meteoric crit rate, like when he hits, the goal is that he's gonna hit like these like big massive numbers. So like when it happens, it's gonna feel good, but like the downside is it's not really what's happening. So you just gotta mess with it. Lurk while you farm Luna. I appreciate you, buddy. I'm trying to decide how I feel about him. I mean, the thing would just be she would have to hit so incredibly high on her crits to make the offsets be good, right? Actually, don't think Last Dagger is going to be a play here. I actually don't think Last Dagger is going to be a play here because it's not really about... You don't need to reload... Well, I don't need to reload at all. I just need to be able to get 27 bullets out really quickly. So what's a gun that I have that has a really crazy fire rate? Right? Like, what's a gun that I have that has a really crazy... Escava, right? And that's going to be an assault rifle. We'll have to put assault rifle on this. Python might not be bad. I mean, you're capped at 2K. This Escava's 1900, right? This Escava's at 1900, so as long as we're getting ammo, it's not going to be bad. The fucking reload time sucks, asshole, though. What up, Dub? Let me purchase, but still nothing. You could be halfway through all Luna by now. You could be. Where the fuck did this dude go? Man, I know that it's because he's in his armor right now, but I don't know. How are you doing with, like, how are you? Oh, you're not even playing him right now. Greg's is an option, maybe. I guess you could run Greg's if you really wanted to. I don't know that Greg's is going to do you much better. Would Enduring work? I mean, I think that you're going to want any gun that does decent. Why is Luna not an Animorph? You just get her from crate. You just get her from crates, right? Let me go put... I'm just trying to think. Should I put Assault Rifle on this? I mean, I feel like Escava is probably going to be okay. Non-crit bunny, still bunny. Or better, don't run crit bunny. I think there are always going to be people that are like right on the line on that. What up, Scoobs? Let me go put Assault Rifle on this. Yeah, they're definitely moving away from them. Let me go put Assault Rifle on this. How's your Thursday? It's still super early. How's your Thursday? Just dagger with fire rate? The only downside with dagger with fire rate, you're reloading it too frequently. I had dagger on with fire rate, but you're just reloading too often. It's really the only downside. You want to sleep? So what's the change with Lepic? Actually, we could just run... The other alternative would be running... The only other alternative would be running like... Does this have machine gun on it? You could run Albion. You could run Albion. Is New Dog as good as MP Collector? It's not as good as MP Collector at all. It's not bad, but it's not as good as MP Collector. Maybe we run Albion on it. Albion does like some stuff. You can get a lot of shots out of it. I think maybe we go with Albion because we don't really need reload. What are you trying to do? So the way this works is you get more stacks of your grenades back. You get more stacks of your grenades back by shooting, effectively. So, like, the more you shoot, the more bullets you get back. Or the more grenades you get back, and the more you can spam your grenades. But if you're going to be shooting a gun, you might as well do some type of damage with it, right? So, if you're going to be doing some type of damage with it, it would help to have the gun do something, right? What up, Graybeard? If it's too little? Oh, yeah. I mean, if you're not, like... how's Luna obtained through farming then? Just so basically she's the same way you did Nell. So just go to your inventory, target farm her Arche boxes, and then farm operations missions. And then you try to get it that way. I know what you mean though. This is for Stormhanger. I don't really care about that. Serena Glay. Better insight, concentration, chill, circulation. That can come off. Fuck it, we'll leave that on for right now. Or buyer. I mean, you can farm with your credit card. No more AP sound good to you, honestly? Yeah, I think that for a lot of people, it's going to sound better. It's painfully slow, though. But you're only going to be reloading it every once in a while. I mean, what's your choice? Your choice here is... Your choice is going to be like, let's get rid of this. Let's do reload. Right, let's just do like reload. Let's put like a reload modifier there. And we can put another reload on it here. You could put like another reload on it here. I don't think I have anything on here. This right here, which kind of hurts. You could get rid of this if you want. I thought there was more story, but it's only a few things on the apartment. Dude, I haven't even done the storyline yet. I have a question for you or everybody. What's your question? We can do what we can to help. Consumes mag, weak point dam. Reload modifier, critical hit. Reload, critical hit rate. Go critical hit damage for right now. Let's try that. Do you have a ticket? What kind of ticket? Let's try that. Let's get rid of attack rifle on here. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think I use this on somebody else, but I might. So I'm gonna be careful getting rid of attack rifle. Let's get rid of hand cannon and put I'm so confused, Scoobs. Non-crit was always a bit better. I'm like Zelm the same thing. I'm like, huh? Don't do drugs, kids. Let's implant reactor. Let's look and see if I have a machine gun. See if I have one that's just like a machine gun laying around. Machine gun, machine gun, machine gun. Give me machine gun. This one right here. Let's put that there. Wait. Fuck balls, chat. Where'd it go? Where's the one I have equipped? This one. White Hammer, how you doing, mate? Let's be nice. Less than good. How is it that bad? Is it that bad? I'm not answering the door, by the way. I'm not answering the door, by the way. What a White Hammer. How you guys doing? I'm waiting to do it until, like, I have her... I'm waiting to do it until I have some mods on her. You guys, you ready to go back out? Honestly, at this point, we might as well just go do... Right? Like, we might as well just go do, like, the Wally. Let's go do Wally. Let's go do Wally and then we'll get back out there. How bad was the story, chat? Was it bad? Like, bad, or a little bad? $1 billion ticket? Oh. So somebody actually had the ticket? Oh, I didn't know it was sold. Worse than Blair's? No shot. You haven't seen any Luna Quest? You can't do the Luna Quest until you have Alt Luna. Like, in order to do the ultimate quest, you have to have the ultimate character. Still up for grabs? Maybe I'll go buy a ticket today. Blair's quest wasn't good until the very end. I'll agree with that. Recommend you try the Mega Man build. I mean, that might be what we do. We might just switch over to the Mega Man build after this and try that. The Blair quest lets you play him. I thought you had to have Alt Luna to play the Alt Luna quest, but maybe you just need regular Luna. Maybe you just need to be on regular Luna to start the quest. No swiping. I had to. I wasn't very happy because it was so fucking expensive. But we did swipe. Sadly, you can do Luna's quest with normal Luna. As long as you can do it with normal, then okay. Blair had an epic finish. I mean, him like walking out of here was pretty cool. It's not an alt quest, it was just a quest. You were going to, Connor. I would not advise you swiping because it was like $40 for a character. And you can buy all of Borderlands 4 for $70. You testing Lepic? Yeah. Well, I'm testing Lepic while I'm working on, I'm testing Lepic while I'm working on, like, trying to get the mods for Luna. So, fuck that. Dude, that was my exact expression this morning. My exact expression this morning. I logged in and I was like, oh, you know, she's probably going to be like $10, $15, $20. Not thinking. And then I logged on and I was like, what do you mean 2200 caliber? I was like, how much is 2200 caliber? And I was like, And then I looked it up and I was like, fuck, it's like $40. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Is the update out now? It is, Ember. You can definitely play the new update right now. Honestly, I was expecting much worse from the lounge. Far less lewd. Guess that may be your own fault. Honestly, it's still... Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time. I know people don't really want to see it because I've had like plenty of people like bitch last time I looked at it. For the lounge, right? The lounge is the like, where is it? Popular. The lounge is Goonie if you pay for it. It's not terribly Goonie because like, in order to get like all of the gooning out of the lounge, you need to buy the lounge packs to get like the shower, these are terrible. These are the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in the game. Is like these like fucking showers. Like these are terrible. They don't even have a shower in the game. You have to actually use the shower emote. And I really don't care one way or the other. I was just gonna meme on the shower for fun. But then you have this. And this right here is probably the most egregious thing in the game. This right here, plus like the bed thing, is like where people are gonna goon hard. Because like it's not that bad on any of the other outfits. Like people try to tell me that it is, but I'm almost positive it's never been that bad on any of the other outfits. I would have to double check, but like I'm pretty sure this is not that bad. Right? Like that's not that bad. Like most of those aren't that bad. Like just nothing is that bad. Shame we don't get a bulge. Well, they didn't even give any male bathing. They didn't like give any male skins either. People gonna use the photo mode a fucking ton. Already painted it milk tea beige, you fucking gooners. The worst one is Inez's, yeah. Are you coming in as support here just to see it? Welcome to the First Descendant. Only pans, yeah. Don't get the purpose of the lounge, but I got the shower for gold. Well, you unlock the ability to go into the bedroom, but you can't do anything. Look at Inez's skimpy bikini one. Well, if I go like this, like it's not that it's not, but it's just not as, because they used like fabric and made shit thicker. So it's not as bad as it is on those specific skins. Like those specific skins are just bad because it's basically nothing. At least this, there's like a thickness to the fabric that prevents it from just being like egregious. Keep saying it's bad. I mean, you can tell me it's good. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Now we bitch just a bitch? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, if that's what you view I'm doing, then, like, I can have opinions, right? Inez's skimpy one's not fabric. It's relatively thin, though. Yeah, I haven't messed with it. Noticeable is a word I'll use. I mean, it's definitely noticeable. They fucked up next level recipe. How'd they fuck it up? You're not complaining you like it? You know what? And there's plenty of people out there that are going to goon out and love it. Again, I've said this numerous times. I don't give a shit about fan service. I don't give a shit about fan service. I don't give a shit about gooning. I don't give a shit what you do when you play the game. Like, I literally couldn't be... you couldn't pay me enough to care. But if like that type of stuff comes at like the cost of additional content, then I have something to say. Right? Like, then I have something to say. So in lieu of content, if you just make, if instead of making content, if you make gooning and there's no content, then you'll have me. Just don't force gooning onto the non-gooners. I don't give a fuck one way or the other. Just give me content. Give me stuff to play. Playing with myself is not stuff to play when I play with a video game. Do you see what I mean? I'm with you. It's bad compared to what they hyped. Yeah, that's the big one. You have a right to say anything. Everybody has their right to an opinion, and I appreciate people having an opinion, and I don't shit on people for having an opinion in my chat. We can even agree to disagree. Like, we don't have to agree to, like, still be cool. But, like, if you tell me I'm wrong, or you like treat me like I'm an idiot, then I'll just ban you from my channel. Right? Like, we can have a creative discussion. We can have a discussion, and we can be on different sides of an issue and still be cool. Right? But like, if people come in here and they're like, fuck you, Judge, you're wrong, I'll be like, great. Get the fuck out of my channel. I'm not playing with myself. I mean, I want to play a game, right? Look at Stellar Blade. The Gooning came after. Yeah. So, I think that we've been pretty, like, upfront on this.
Thanks for the
we all knew that this wasn't going to be a W update for gamers. So, I just want to get through everything and try it. Is anyone else's Luna Quest broken? I haven't even had a chance to try it yet. Because I want to get her green mod, or I want to get her red mods. You wrong and dumb based? Yeah. After this update, you can't use guns. As soon as I do, it becomes laggy and stuttering as hell because you're not supposed to be using guns right now, Jen, obviously. Yo, thank you guys for the follows, by the way. We do keep them anonymous. So if you're hanging out, chilling, and relaxing, I appreciate you. You want to speak up and get to know me and the community. Have you know either. Thanks for follows. Aren't we all idiots? We're all the best idiots, though. I don't know what's going on with you, Jen, though. That's not good. After testing in order to get the last 5 zones, you must cast. Otherwise, your zones will continuously reset. That sucks. Is messed up. Does not allow skin changes. Really? Just noting this game's like rated 12 plus. Yeah. I am gonna drop some money once you get home. I guarantee it, Chips. What happened? I have no idea, Sky. You're an avid gooner, but you get a game to play the game. There's the internet for other things, right? New inventory search is nice. It helps, Tuka. Just excited to play Luna once she's built. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to try her. Can I show my Scava build? I can after this for you, Graybeard. I really, Borderlands 4 is good at this point. No, I do too. Hey, people come in like Bueller, I'm in Laval. Next month, we should get a lot of new content. Like, next month is the month I'm more looking forward to. How do you get Luna's red mods? They just drop in the plains, it looks like. They're making money. Oh, they're definitely going to make money today. Unfortunately, they made money off of me. I like gooning things, but only if it adds to the content and not crosses the line. Same way, Pear Bear. Like, I just want it to add to the content, right? Maybe too early to ask, but the only way to get mysterious coins from Daily Sigma and Dimensional. I'm pretty sure I got some from, like, killing this dude, but I don't remember what coins it was. Like, I haven't been spending time to try to figure out, right, like, where I'm actually gaining them from. I would just go through and, like, check the library. It should tell you, like, where all they drop from, right? Hold on. I can tell you though that the dog is preventing me from having to use my like, I've not really had to use my fucking wave of light in here right now. The foot guy's probably loving this update. Oh, I guarantee it. Fucking foot guy. I'm not gonna bother trying to double dip. Oh, it's Math. What up, Math? Fucking nerd. From next month, we're gonna be in a dungeon every month. Yeah, it's gonna help. You make it up to 1,000 bonus. I was like, hey, it's Math. Yeah, you can't do anything from the lounge. Yeah, the lounge is just the lounge, right? You literally can't do anything. Map. Dimensional breach. Yeah, I'm only getting about 2K. So the people that are like getting these big numbers, they basically have to either be going in solo or doing some weird shit to hold the lobby. Because the only way you're going to get these big numbers is if you are carrying your entire team. Because it doesn't stack up. I actually don't know that I like this leaderboard system any better than the last one. I actually don't know that I like this leaderboard system better than the last one, but the good news is, like, your DPS is just non-existent. You got no points? Yeah, I think that this leaderboard system is actually just as scuffed, if not more scuffed, than the last one. Judge carries me anytime I play with him. I try to do what I can. All right, Traction Lepic. Let's go try him. Let's look at Descendant mods.
Hey, listen.
Hope they do mod fellows. I don't know when they're going to. It'd be cool. It'd be nice if they did like some sort of like modded fellows, right? But I just don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. It'd be nice though. Tier? Where? Not owned. All right, I'm missing her one red mod. We got to keep going. You got the mother load. 5 plus 24 from Wally. Fucking cooking. Your disappointment knows no depths. How does the point system work? Like for what? Basically, it's seemingly basically what it's. This is what I'm assuming is happening, chat. Without them telling us. Basically, I think what's happening with the point system right now is there's like 10k points up for grabs, and then you're gonna have 8 people, and you're gonna divide 8 people. You're gonna divide this damage by 8 people. So like, if you're somebody and you do like 2.2 billion damage, that's like 50% of the damage. So you're probably gonna get 5,000 points. Do you see what I mean? But like, if there's 8 people and everybody's doing like 1 billion, then you're probably gonna get like an eighth of this, right? That's how I'm assuming it's happening. It's just whoever's doing the most damage. I'm assuming that's how it's happening. There's probably some sort of thing for support, but we just haven't seen it yet. I don't know how the support works, but yeah, we want to go get these other red mods. Maybe get lucky with like a bad lobby. Yeah. Honestly, like not playing with people is probably going to help you out. You got like 3,300 from 1.6. 369, 612, 18, 135. That would make sense, right? Because it's like pretty close to the 10k. And you're pretty close to the 4.7. 2.7 for 1.3, yeah. Yeah, it's probably something like that. They might have went to like 1 point, right? They might have went to like 12k or something. They might have changed the total up for grabs from like 10k to 12k, but I'm pretty sure it's 10k's up for grabs. You want to see the Arche maximization? What do you mean? The one where you do like like bonus electric damage or whatever? Is that which one that is? You got you got 2,700 for only doing like 1 point. For only doing like 900. They didn't get rid of Luna minigames. No, she still got her minigames. They never said they got rid of them, right? It increases crit rate. That's the one that you need to have an M for though, right? Like you need to have an M to be able to use it. You need to have an M to be able to use it, so... I don't know how I feel about... I'm trying to decide how I feel about this. I just don't know how I feel about his grenade play. Have you tried Bunny yet? No, I haven't tried Bunny yet. I haven't tried Bunny yet. I mean, the server's only been live for about an hour, and there's about 30 Descendants that got micro buffs. Like, basically, a bunch of Descendants got micro buffed, and everybody's like, curious if these micro buffs actually made a change, right? Both of them have some type of mini game that you have to hit notes along to, right? Like all of them have something. Does your mutated cell work on dynamic bulwark? I have no idea, man. They don't make any changes? Well, I don't think that they're gonna make like giant changes to the game. Like, you might find that Bunny's like slightly better, but she's still like, you know what I mean? She's still gonna be Bunny, right? We'll have to mess with it and see. I think the update's kind of okay, kind of an L for the Gooner squad though. Yeah, it's not like a really great update, so get back home on it, like just try her. I mean, I don't feel bad about this. I don't necessarily feel bad about this Lepic thing. I feel like you're gonna need like MP collector, right? Like I feel like you're gonna need MP collector for this. I got close and cap new trigger storm, but you got close to cap on it. Is it any good though? That's the question. What's your Lepic set? What do you mean? I'm running cost and like cost and cooldown or cost and Dura. The cost is like the biggest thing. You had to switch to other Descendants because Fran just doesn't do any damage. Are you running Slayer? Not right now. I mean, you're gonna have to put some sort of MP. You're gonna have to put some sort of MP management on this. It's just not gonna happen without it. Slayer gives MP on toe. I could try it and see if it's just better, as long as I don't need the cooldown, right? Sufficient rounds. I'm trying to run him away from you. Anyone have any clue on the taunting comments for Luna? I have no idea what you're talking about right now, Adams. I like the update and I understand why they have the best content in the next 3 months. This is the Borderlands month. Oh yeah, I mean, we've talked about that before. About how this was going to be a Borderlands. Like, going up against Borderlands right now is definitely not a great thing for them, so... right? Like, it makes sense to not put your best content out on the month that you're getting ready to go up against, like, one of your biggest competitors. The problem is... Problem's going to be what happens if everybody enjoys Borderlands, right? Still no, competing... what do you mean? Well, if they gave him a crit rate buff, he'd be awesome. Problem is they didn't give him a crit rate buff, right? I mean, nobody's going to compete against Serena on the leaderboard. I think we all knew that. They should have gave... If they would have gave Lepic a crit rate, like a crit rate buff, I think he would have been much better, but... If they would have gave him a crit rate buff, I definitely think he would have been better. So, I just got 1K on Wally. Lowest Serena's at 11K. I think they're doing somebody's doing something. Something's weird with the Wally scoring. Something's weird with the Wally scoring. We'll need somebody that like data mines it and explains exactly how it's happening. I mean, I don't think that, like, Mega Man Lepic is bad either. I just need to see how long you're able to keep his, like, Mega Man up for. If you're able to do it non-stop, it's for the Luna Quest. Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't touched the Luna Quest. I want to wait to do the Luna Quest until I can, like, actually take in my alt Luna with, like, all of her fucking mods and shit. Where's this sub-quest in Axiom? Chat, does anybody have any idea? I mean, honestly, your Mega Man's time seems to be up the entire time. No clue. You got to be Luna to see it. More than likely, that would check. Near the main spawn, there you go. Oh, you guys are talking about something else? If it's any of the Luna quests, you're going to have to be Luna to see it. Right? Didn't know about the Luna quest at all. I feel they're better off making leaderboards per descendant if they score, if it's the way it is. I just don't think they want to have that much on the leaderboards. I mean, I can probably make switches without making too much of a change on the Mega Man. Added a new subquest in the Axiom Plains. No idea what the new subquest is. If I hit M, I don't see any quest markers. Since to complete the main quest in the Axiom Plains, can start a new subquest, Vulgus transport ship that can be found somewhere in the Axiom Plains. No idea. Back attachments cost the same as the dog. Yeah. It doesn't show. You need to find it. Oh. Hope they give Tiny Tina justice. Dude, I hope they do something. They literally just copied Gotcha Guild raid boss mode. Nunny. Alright, I want to swap this out. The update says 5 gigs, 53. I'm using Series 8. I hate when it does that. Yeah, because it like redoes the entire game or whatever. I hate when it does that. That's what you do in gotchas? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I see what you're saying, Zora. I see what you're saying. Alright, let's go Descendant mods. Let's go Permatraction. Let's get rid of this. Let's go... What are you using? Increase efficiency. You get a medal now. I got the medal. I'm never doing Wallcrasher again. Fucking Lamal. Oh, I'm sure I was nowhere near it. MP is no longer consumed. Consumes MP. It recovers MP when unique lands a crit. You have to pay IRL to use this shower. Well, because it's not a real shower, right? It's just a thing, right? It's not actually a shower. It's just an emote. You only going to keep the medal for a week or until they reset the leaderboards? Luna quests show up only if you have her equipped. I think you have to have alt Luna, right? Or I think you just have to have Luna, right? But yeah, most of those quests only show up if you have the Descendant equipped. Most of that shit only shows up if you have the Descendant equipped. So what are you doing? Something like this? Cooldown 1 second. Are you putting MP collector on here for kills, or are you putting cost reduction on? Because it's probably going to depend more on your... It's probably going to depend more on your weapon, right? Like, you need a specific weapon to make this work. Like, it needs to be like a green weapon or a yellow weapon or something. Orange weapon. Senate mod. Are the alt Luna mods available from the library? Just want to check them out, but you can't seem to find them. Yeah, they're in there. If you hit M, you go to library, you go to mods, go down here to Descendant, and then just turn this from owned to not owned, and it'll show up the ones you don't have. You're just running Secret Garden. But what'd you put on it to, like, make your fire rate so fast? Don't you have to put, like, SPS or something on it for, like, ramp up? Like, don't you put something on it for ramp up? Cyberpunk has an actual shower. Isn't there something you put here to make that work better? His skill 2 makes the fire rate. Found the quest. Where was it, Crazy? You just have to wait for your MP. So what are you putting on here then? Instead of MP collector, you just putting cost reduction? You just put an MP cost reduction to try to help out. What's his skill for? His archetype? It's not gonna be. It's tech. Tech fire. MP recovery on crit hit, 20%. Chance to recover, 30%. Damn. Should you build this into crit then? Take the red mod off? And still running crit on him? I feel like you need to run crit on him, right? To try to get it back. Just leave to another place and go back. Maybe just a fan, but the Luna story's okay. I've heard the Luna story was like shit, basically. I mean, I feel like if you use... You could probably get rid of some of this range. Because you don't really need the range on this. And go with, like, cost reduction. Man, I fucking hate to buy an additional slot. Let's copy this. Let's paste it here. Let's get rid of that. Let's put increased efficiency on here. Unless, like... Unless you guys are using, like, regenerative braking, but that's not really going to help you out, right? You could probably put, like, MP collector on. Trying to think. Probably put, like, MP collector on, and then there's probably another range one. Do I have another range one on here? I don't. I'll just do, like, MP cost. Put my build in your Descendants chat. I'm just trying to understand. Because, like, I'm going to have to play it to see if it how it feels, right? Where's cost reduction, man? Isn't there a cost reduction? Do I have that on? Strong mentality. It's there. Shit. Do I have an M that I can put here? I need an R that has an M under it. I don't have one. I have an R that has an A under it, and then I can move this A over here. Oh. Well, damn it, Bobby. Need to put an R here. I just don't have an R to put here. I have this one, but I can try that and try putting this here. It's not going to work. I'm not happy with this. Not happy with this. Maximum conservation, yeah. The problem is I need an M. I need an M that I can, like, somehow make this work, and I don't have one. Right? Because, like, there's an R here, and this is the only R I have, but then I have an X here, which fucks me. And I don't think I've leveled him up. Like energy collector, so when you get a crit, you get most of your MP back. MP recovery, 57%. We'll try it. We'll try it. All right. And then, yeah, isn't there something in here that increases your fire rate? Or is there no possible way? I thought you could put, like, SPS or something on and it increased your fire rate. Like, because I thought you got the base fire rate of your weapon, right? Or am I wrong? I felt like you got some sort of, like, base fire rate of your weapon. We can try it and see. I felt like you did, but the mod does give more fire rate. If it still works on him now. SPS works for it. Take off his red mod and shoot. I mean, it worked right there. I mean, it works, so. The only downside is going to be his cooldown, which, I mean, I'm not going to be able to get it much lower than what it is. So, let's go Arche Tuning. I don't know why you're not getting the minigun, though. What mod do you have on? Like, I haven't pulled it up, but what mod do you have on? Do you have on, like, a different red mod than I have on? Because obviously, I'm not getting similar to what you're getting. Yeah. No red mod? What up? It's from his overclock and I'm just repopping it to refresh. So you're not using any red mod whatsoever? Presets. And then his overclock without it. Duration, you get 20 stacks. But you're on a 10-second cooldown after the fact? Why am I on a 10-second cooldown? We need more cooldown. Because it's at 70. So then you have to survive with a 10-second cooldown. Right? What up, Effie? SPS is like fucking it up. So the downside here... The question, though, right? Well, here's the question, though. But then you have a 10-second cooldown if you do that. Right? You have a 10-second cooldown. No questions asked. You have a 10-second cooldown on your build. Like, you cannot get it low. I mean, you get it to like 7 seconds or whatever, but you're still going to have a pretty good... You're still going to have a pretty good, like, cooldown, right? You're on a 7-second? Yeah. Which is still 7 seconds compared to a 1-second cooldown. I mean, you're going to get 7 times as fast. Plus MP recovery. I'm willing to go try it. I'm willing to go try it. I'll meet you over there. I'm willing to try this and just see. I'm willing to try this and see. Let's see what happens. 1 second cooldown's pretty low. Let's ball. Let's see what happens. They're over here. Definitely gonna have to, like... Gonna need some MP. There's definitely some MP issues with using this, so... Because, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, right? It doesn't really matter if you can use it all the time if you can't get MP back. Add a skill extension. I think I just got really unlucky on what I did there. Let's try this. As long as you're getting crits, it's not bad. Plus 2 pieces ascending armory. Yeah, well, I put on fucking... I put on Hunter for something different. Like, I put on Slayer. If I put on Ascending, right? Well, I had on Slayer because we were doing something different. If we go 2 pieces Ascending, right? Let's just go, like... Let's just do this for right now. And then we'll go with cooldown. Let's go with Hunter. Hunter's cooldown, right? We could either go with Hunter or we could go with Tech for more damage. Honestly, we could go with Tech. Fireball for more Fire Shred. Firebrand for more Fire Shred. Good. We could try Fire Shred. Well, you'd need to go full 4-piece. Where's Hunter? Here's Hunter. This is going to be cooldown, so let's just go with whichever ones we can get. That's HP. Everything else is basically butt, so let's go like that for right now. We'll look and see. We'll look and see what we can do afterwards, but what the fuck is that X thing? Oh. You really don't like farming drops in Axiom? Why? Did I not get any critical hits? Like, what the fuck, chat? How did I not get any fucking critical hits on that? That doesn't make any sense. I should be getting fucking MP back for critical hits. Farming Axion's basically farming Season 0? What do you mean? Dude, it takes so long to wind that up. RNG inside RNG. Do I got crit and cooldown hit reactor? I don't have my cooldown reactor, or I don't have my critical hit damage reactor on, but no pity. I thought, I mean, like, don't you get pity? It's just slow. What's the crit resistance of the big animals there? I mean, probably pretty high. But honestly, if you play this right, you can just keep it up the whole time, right? Like, you can literally be Mega Man right now. You need crit efficiency for MP? I thought you took it off. I don't think I did. I mean, it doesn't feel bad. This doesn't necessarily feel bad. Senate mods. I mean, I've got MP recovery here. Unless there's a better MP recovery mod. But yeah, unless there's, I mean, I could probably get rid of this since we're not using it. We could probably get rid of that and just go with, what do you guys think? Probably just, literally probably just skill power since we're not actually towing. We could tow if we want. Very bad. Oh, you're bad? No, it's all good. We could probably use some tows on this as well. Just to group things up and make it easier. So the story's cringe as hell. Is it that bad? MP collector feels better. Yeah, I might have to look at MP collector or just getting kills, right? Like MP collector's probably going to feel much better. It gets rid of the animation. That's not a bad idea. Bro, why everything hurt me? Dude, what the fuck, dude? It's like, this shit's like being really weird. I mean, you definitely are Mega Man like this, though. Like, you can definitely just stay in it and keep using it. And it's fine. And then between the crits and everything else, I mean, you have plenty of MP, right? It just depends, like, if you want to spam it or not, but... where did I... Oh, I got on the fucking bike, dude. I need to remember to roll to get rid of that animation because it's so irritating. I'm like never running out of MP with this build setup, but you're not using MP though. The difference is you have an X amount of shots, and then when you're out of shots, you go on cooldown, right? I use MP for my shots, so that's why I run out of MP, is every time I shoot, it costs me MP. So, but if I get crits, then I get the MP back. So like, unlike you where you'll have like a little bit of cooldown, I just don't have cooldown. How's New Bunny? Haven't played it. That's the only difference. Is like you'll have like a little bit of cooldown, I just don't have cooldown. Yeah, I haven't played Bunny. I'm assuming she feels like Bunny, right? Yeah, that's the only real difference is just the... Is there any way to delete the things you have in your Lost and Found? No, you just got to pull them out. You just have to pull them out. Unfortunately. All Bunny got was more damage. Yeah, I mean, like, if you already like Bunny, she's just going to feel like Bunny. Using his red mod, Regenerative Braking. That's the one that, like, basically... That's the one that just gives you, like, MP, right? Oh, fuck, hit the wrong button there. That was my bad. That was my bad. You can't, it's full. Then you got to clear your inventory so you can pull the items out. You're probably full on, like, red mods or something like that. You're probably full on something. Red mods or something. Oh, this doesn't leave the things on the ground like yours does. I see. See, it's not leaving the shit on the ground like yours does. So this is definitely a lot different. But you still have a 10-second cooldown, right? No suns, no fun, basically. Yeah, the only downside would be like the 7-second cooldown on usage. But as long as you like flood the map, it's not really gonna matter, right? They running Brave? Oh, you could run Brave. You could run Brave, right? It's a new kind of thing and won't let you, then I have no idea what's going on. I haven't seen anything about it yet, so... they fixed Enzo's hitbox. You think they heard me? You think so? No, I'm not running Brave, but I can try it. I'll put Brave on. I'll do it right now. Because basically the difference is you've got that off. You've got all the critical hit on, right? You're still running a critical hit build. And then just swap this out to Brave. And then Descendant mod. We'll swap this out to... MP collector. Try this out and see how it goes. We'll try it with the critical hit build. I mean, it might be better to not use the critical hit build, but... Because things will still die after the fact, right? Amateurs, well, I'm just trying different shit, right? It's just trying different builds and trying different things. Ideally, the Brave set will work because shit'll die from your sunspots in post, right? It's the idea. Gotta say, Lepic's even more fun now. Yeah, we haven't messed... We're, like, just messing with him right now, but... Sunspots. Yeah, because, like, this'll suck because I just don't have a choice, right? I've just got to wait for it. I'm trying to see if the sunspots, they don't really seem to be doing any cooldown in post. You're basically fucked, though. You're basically fucked, though. Like, you can't do anything to get the cooldown lower. I mean, I guess you could probably try throwing, like, grenades or something to, like, try to get it down, right? You could try, but like the sunspots aren't really doing anything to get your cooldown. Some, but like basically barely. It seems to be a bit borked. It just says something went wrong, no skins for you. That's not a good feeling. That happens every once in a while. Which box would you say is better to target? Whichever one you want, Bacon, right? It just depends on which one you want. Like, if you want the dog, or if you want fucking Luna, right? Like, that's the only thing that's gonna matter. Yeah, it's I mean, it's not bad, but I just wish you could get the cooldown. I mean, I could get my cooldown down to 7 seconds, but it's gonna be about the best, right? The game per round feels so bad. Just don't target them both. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you can't really afford to target them both. If you target them both, it's going to take you forever to get it. You'll have to do them one at a time. Should be the same farm style you did for Nell. It should be the exact same thing you did for Nell. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I like this or if I like the Mega Man, because the hardest part is trying to see if I like Mega Man with other people. Not a fan on Brave. It just doesn't seem like it does anything. Like, it does not seem that like Brave is really netting you anything to benefit. Right? My HP like low as fuck or what? Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of like benefit from... I'm not seeing a whole lot of benefit. And somehow I fucked up and like accidentally ended my 4. So I don't know, man. I mean, this doesn't feel bad, but it just doesn't feel good. You hope Ultimate Luna will be good. If not, you're gonna be like kind of triggered. I'm gonna start messing with her after this. We'll mess with her after this and see. We'll do Wally, and then after we do Wally, we'll Is this affected by duration, chat? It is.
계승자, 강한 공격이라면 강스팜을 격추할 수 있습니다. 교전 부탁드립니다.
Trying to decide what I like here. I'd say go cooldown plus Dura. Is probably gonna feel best here. Like two-piece Firebrand. And then two-piece Hunter. I'm just trying to find a way to make it feel good, right? Just trying to find a way to make it feel good, chat. It's just not feeling great. It's not feeling bad, but and maybe it just needed more duration. Like, maybe the Dura will make it feel better. So it just feels like you have more use time out of it. Right? Like, maybe that's just what it needs, is more Dura to feel good. Like, maybe the 10 seconds is just too short. Plus, you have to use roll canceling. If you don't use roll canceling, it's not good. If you forget to roll cancel, it's basically worthless. Because you lose like 3 seconds of time due to like wind-up animation. Probably asked out of his questions. Not possible to get close to 100 on Lepic. You're not going to get 100%. Why not set multiple rewards? If you set multiple rewards, what ends up happening is you split your... If you set multiple rewards, you split your like increase percent across all of them. So if you're like farming 5 things, you'll get like 1% across 5 boxes. It's not like it used to be. Get all your Luna parts. Yeah, you basically cut the progression. That was quick, yeah. I think Alt Luna was definitely a lot easier to get than some of the other Descendants. I definitely think I need more Dura. But there's not really a way to get a lot more Dura. Because even the Dura from the tree's kind of shit. So... Inventory's full. Just trying to see how I feel about this. Was watching a streamer, another game, complain about the Luna farm. He already has 2 parts in less than an hour. He was complaining that it was, what, too easy or too hard? You use the skill extensions? I mean, well, it's trying to figure out, is the shower broken? The shower doesn't exist. The shower's an emote. If you want to use the shower, you buy the shower emotes. Too grindy? Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe he plays a game. Can grind this game. It's just too long. Sounds like a TikTok kid to me. I'm not saying that the grind is great, but you got 3 dog parts instead. Some people complain about the grind. I haven't played this game during release. Well, I'm not saying that it's best to like defend a grindy game that's just like ridiculously grindy for no reason. Because that's, I mean, like, I think that you should have a grind as long as the grind makes sense. You get your first Luna part on your second Axiom run. I think a lot of people are getting through it pretty easy. Have I tried the Brave set? It doesn't seem to work well. Like, we tried it and it doesn't seem to give you any, cooldown reduction. It's almost like the kills after the fact don't really count. Like, after you've skilled and the kills, like the sunspots are on the ground, you don't gain any benefit from them. It's really weird. It's definitely like a weird situation, but we tried, it didn't work. You like the current grind rate? I think, honestly, like Sin, the current grind rate isn't terrible. The, like, comically bad just due to RNG, yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely has its moments. Drilling for 3 days or so, just casually playing, yeah. Yeah, you can get her pretty quick. Farming parts, you can just swipe one shot. I mean, basically, like you can just farm with like cash, right? You just farm with IRL money. Where'd he go? Fuck is he, dude? It's so hard to see him sometimes when he moves. I don't like the cooldown. That's the only thing I don't like about this is you basically are fucked on cooldown. So like, if you're off cooldown, if you're on cooldown, you're just on cooldown. You already have enough. All right, let's let me go get some coffee. Let me go get some coffee. Let's I mean, we probably need to make some slight changes to the build. But let me get some coffee. We'll do Wally. And then at least it's really fast now with so many pros farming it. Yo. Resets. Let me save this. Once everyone leaves, it's hard. Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot harder when there's like less people here. Let me... Because like right now, everybody's out on the plains farming. So I'm sure everybody's like getting through shit pretty fast. You see Temu Warframe's doing pretty good. It's doing okay, Hawk. It's not doing crazy, but it's doing okay. What are you up to today, brother? I gotta go get some coffee. Get some coffee, like beat this boss really quick. And then I think I'll probably just go work on the new Alt Luna quest. We'll maybe set a build up on her. What up? What's up, Pittsburgh? We'll probably set a new build on her. We'll go do that quest and then we'll mess with her. We'll come back out and we'll do some gaming with Luna. And then that's basically it, right? Like after we get Luna farmed up, then it's like play a couple of the new Descendants. I still need to see if I like the build. Cooked food, made some cheesecakes, living that single trophy husband life. How does it feel to be a trophy husband? Dude, Hawk, are you ready for Borderlands, honestly? Dude, grinding all Luna, but getting dog parts. At least you're getting the dog, though, yeah. At least you're getting the dog. You're getting something out of it. Right? You're getting something. Something is better than nothing, right? That leaf you're wearing looks very comfortable. You don't like my bathing suit? You don't like my bathing suit? Come on. This isn't good enough for you? We're playing Eve. We're role-playing Eve right now. This is what people sign up to play this game for, ads. But yeah, super stoked for Borderlands. Don't want to get your hopes up too high, but fucking stoked. Yeah, definitely. Definitely better than nothing. I got 2 hours at it, got absolutely nothing. Are you target farming? Are you target farming, Mike? If not, make sure you've got everything set, like whichever box you're going for, set to like target. That way you at least get some shit, right? Already got the dog code. Took 2 rounds for alt, about 4 more for the code. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Of course Hawk shows up when the ads. Let me go get some coffee really quick, guys. We'll knock out Wally. And then I think I'm gonna go work on Luna Storm for a little bit. And then when that's done, we'll be back. Hawk, why don't you have fucking Twitch Turbo? Or better yet, why don't you use your Twitch Prime here? Let me go get some coffee and we'll talk about stuff. Dude, I'm pretty excited for Borderlands. I've got my expectations set pretty low, so... Give me a second, though. Let me go get some coffee, chat. I'll be right back.